Shalom, shalom, shalom. Out there to the hopeful elect of Israel. First off, I'm going to start off and give all honors and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us his truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations out there to you sincere and you hopefully elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. All right, I'm your fellow servant, Malaakia. All right, coming in. All right, with a quick lesson today. All right, this lesson is going to be going into, this woman's dream. I perceive her to probably be, an Edomite, but, who knows? But her dreams of what she's seen, they were, prophetic. All right, and these are things that are getting ready to come down to touch here off the shores of America, man. Okay, I'm just going to play the first two dreams. The third one, I could play it, but, just for time's sake. But the first two had very good significance to it. All three, but the first two did for sure. Because we're definitely living in these times. Okay, as we're seeing the things brewing up with, Israel and Iran and the U.S. All right, things are speeding up. Okay, concerning, all right, the prophecy, okay, of all the different nations gathering themselves up, man, to go into the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. All right, we're seeing, all right, the least of the flock drawing them out. All right, we're seeing the nations, all right, looking at everything that's happening right now, and it's all going to escalate to World War III, man. We're in those times. All right, so this woman, she had a dream, okay, about missiles, okay, flying down. All right, she's looking out the window. She's gonna explain it. Looking at the window, okay, and experiencing, okay, all right, the horror and the terror that's about to come upon all the people. And she lived, all right, through her dream. Okay, and the second one, we're gonna get into that too, because hey, we're coming into these serious times. So let me go ahead and play this right quick.
And honestly, the dreams were like very terrifying. So I'm just going to share them with y'all and see what y'all think. So the scariest of them all was me. It was like a scene of me hiding under my bed with my fiance and a neighbor. And we could look out the window. And as we look out the window, we see these it literally looks like missiles or something glowing orange falling out of the sky. But like a bunch of them, like pew pew, like out of the sky, and they're like falling pretty close vicinity to us. And honestly, it's a short dream, and it's literally just like in third person. I can see me hiding under the bed with my fiance, our cats, and a neighbor, and these things are falling out of the sky. I can see them, and then my neighbor just goes, "Do you think it's gonna hurt?" And then I go, "I hope not." And then it just blanks out, like it must have hit us. I must have died. And then I woke up.
Right. You see? That's how fast and quick and swift, all right, the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's, all right, judgment, his indignation. That's how fast it's getting ready to hit here, man. Okay? So, I have here, here we go. So this is the book of, let's get that, in Isaiah chapter 13, straight to the point. Isaiah 13, verse 5, it says, "They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land." Okay, the weapons of his indignation, all right, are going into these ICBM missiles, man. Okay, they're going to be nuclear. All right, the scripture says it's going to be hot, it's going to burn. All right, how does it say, Isaiah 34? It'll be hot and burn as an oven. Okay, or was that 2 Peter 3? Let me get that right quick. 2 Peter 3. Straight to the point. Hey, where is it? 2 Peter 3. Oh, there it is. 2 Peter 3 in verse 10 says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Okay, so that's going to happen here in America, Babylon the Great, man. Okay, it's going to come like a thief in the night. And she didn't see, all right, she seen the missiles coming. Okay, and then the neighbor asks, do you think these missiles are going to hurt? Come on, man. Hey, even John the Revelator said it, man. He said, and they do hurt, you know? She said she blanked out and then she woke up from a dream. So obviously, the missiles hit her with quick, swift destruction, man. So going back, Isaiah 13:5, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. It says, therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. You see, just looking at missiles flying across from the other side of the world, coming over into the atmosphere of where you are. Okay, she had to be in the moment, all right, of being faint, scared. She said, hey, not the scriptures, but the dream. She said she was underneath the bed, hiding, thinking that it's not. Come on, you can't hide from these missiles, man. And that's what the dream was entailing, man. That wherever happened, that they were still coming. It didn't matter. It says, verse 8, and they shall be afraid. She was afraid. Pains and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another, because, hey, they never thought that missiles would even come down